I think these next few are a lot of the ones that I was trying to clear out DVDs of. So I got Vantage Point, which has Matthew Fox in it from Lost. I did like this film, The Focus, first time I saw it. I think I've only seen it maybe once or twice, but I do like the way it's told. I do like the way you see different perspectives of the film and you get to see just how it changes really. Looks like an okay amount of extras on here. You know how I feel about commentaries, so it doesn't look so bad, just as long as they don't repeat the film or rehash the film. I do love him in Lost as well, Matthew Fox. I also got The Bone Collector, another film which I haven't seen in years. I do remember liking it though. And I like the way it's told because Denzel Washington is, I think, or if I remember correctly, paralysed. So Angelina Jolie really has to be his eyes and ears sort of thing. Not a great amount of extras. I'm not sure if upgrading to the Blu-ray is absolutely necessary. I think these next couple were on a deal though. Maybe no, Vantage Point was on eBay, so I think these next couple were definitely in a deal, which is why I added this in, and it got rid of a DVD. I got the first Legally Blonde, which is an excellent film. I'm not sure how I would feel about seeing the stage musical. I'm not confident that would work simply because this film is so iconic, and as far as I'm aware there's going to be a Legally Blonde 3. From what I can remember seeing, if she can fit it in around Big Little Lies and all her other films at the moment. It is quite a sweet film. It's a very feel-good film. So you've got 2 audio commentaries. Why do you need 2? 1 is bad enough. Why do you need 2? You've got deleted scenes, featurette, 2 featurettes, theatrical trailer and a music video. Not the best. It would be nice to see like a anniversary steelbook of this or something. They'll probably end up releasing it. We all know it. I got Jingle All the Way. It's a film I've seen, crikey, I think I've seen it once and it just seems it's got Phil Hartman in it. Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen it, and it's one of those ones I came across and I was like, it was in the deal and I thought, oh, I'll get it, because it's always one of those films that you can watch towards Christmas and remember what it's like to be a kid, and after the best toys, you simply have to get them. I've got Big with Tom Hanks, and I'm not sure why I bought this, because I don't remember being that keen on it originally, but I must have been, like, I've kept the DVD, so, well, I've got rid of it now, but I'd kept the DVD for quite some time. I think like 13 going on 30 was based off of this. It's got some quite good extras on it as well actually, apart from the audio commentary obviously. So it would be, I think it's going to be quite interesting to revisit it and compare it to sort of the 13 going on 30 Freaky Friday kind of films. I have Sanctum, which is executive producer James Cameron. I think I've seen this. I think if it's the one I'm thinking of, it scared the living crap out of me. It's so scary. I just don't like these kind of films where it's like really claustrophobic. It really draws you in and it makes you feel claustrophobic as well. Not a 2D feature commentary, deleted scenes. Not a great amount of extras. Depends how the Sanctum, the real story, is going to be. But this is quite a good film from what I can remember. It'll be a good one to revisit and watch again, and probably end up scaring the living crap out of myself. I watched The Light Between Oceans, which I have recommended the book to at least 2 people now, maybe more. I do love the book. It does have a special place in my heart, and I was actually quite surprised. The film stuck pretty closely to the book actually. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I thought they would go totally off the road or only take aspects from it, but they did quite well. I was quite pleased with that and how closely they stuck to it. And I think the setting was quite good as well. Like, you really got the loneliness of being on the lighthouse, and I'm sure they're married in real life now as well after meeting for this. For me, I do prefer the book just because there is a lot, like the Snow Child. There is quite a few of these books around, so I do prefer the book. I think they did a good job with this film though, and it is highly recommended, but I just prefer the book because I read the book first, I know it and I love it. I got Never Been Kissed. I think this was off the bat of getting the novelisation as well. I haven't seen this film in years, so I thought I might revisit it. Don't remember being that keen on it. I think this was kind of an impulse buy. I was getting rid of the DVDs and I was like, oh, I'll get this again, see if I like it any more than I did originally. I don't know if it's going to have dated well. I remember feeling that Drew Barrymore was really irritating in it. There is a novelisation of this as well if you're interested. I have it in my novelisations collection, which you've probably seen the videos of now. I've got I Am Number 4, a film I actually like, and I think for me I enjoyed this better than the book. I have a couple of the other books in the series, but I've never, I don't even know what number we're up to now, but I think I've only read like maybe 1 or 2 of them. So I've read this one, and I think I've read the one that's Power of 6, and there's potentially another one, but I'm not sure if I have it, I've read it yet. But I do love this film. I kind of wish, it's quite an interesting concept, so I wish they had gone on further with it, because I do like Timothy Olyphant as well. For me, it's different to the book, and it brings to life some things that I couldn't picture during the book. Quite a good film. I would recommend it. If you've read the rest of the books or if you've read the full series, do let me know if they're worth continuing with. I'd probably have to go back and reread this one and the other ones that I have, if I have any more of them. They didn't really encourage me to read the rest. I think I bought maybe another 1 or 2 just because I saw them for cheap or something like that. I rewatched Hancock recently on the Steelbook. I love this film. I think he's so funny, Will Smith, in this film. He's really good. All I have to do now is go, good job, and it just reminds me of this. I think it's got an interesting twist. I think for me the film is left quite open-ended. I wish there would have been a sequel. I'm not sure if it performed all too well, which basically negated the purpose for a sequel, but it is left quite open-ended, so I wish they had gone for a sequel, but I don't know where they would have gone with it. The concept of the film is quite good. It's not your typical superhero movie. So I just got the 1 disc. I got the Steelbook of Big Trouble in Little China, another one of those impulse buys. I haven't seen this film in years. I do love Kurt Russell in these really early films. He is really cute in these. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know why the font always reminds me of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's got that kind of similar font there. Let's have a look at these special features, or special edition contents even. So you've got the high definition Blu-ray, blah de blah de blah de blah, audio commentary, Return to Little China, a brand new interview with John Carpenter, B and Jack Burton, a brand new interview with Kurt Russell, I like this, Carpenter and I, a brand new interview with cinematographer Dean Cundy, Producing Big Trouble, a new interview with producer Larry Franz, Stage in Big Trouble, a new interview with stuntman Jeff Amada, interview with visual effects producer Richard Island, vintage making of featurette, extended ending, deleted scenes, music video, gallery, 3 original trailers, TV spots, and a booklet. Now this is the kind of extras I like to see on sort of an older film. So they've done new interviews, which is good. There's a booklet inside as well. This is what films should aspire to be if they're releasing old films onto Steelbook and doing this kind of thing. If they'd done, say for example, just a vintage making of featurette from the original DVD, then that wouldn't have been well worth the upgrade. I think this is worth the upgrade to get this on Steelbook. So I definitely think if you were going to get this, I would definitely pay the money because there's quite a lot of good extras in this, and I'm looking forward to seeing this again and watching all those extras as well.